In the brink of night, your team had infiltrated the school to your own chagrin. Beyond your own shits and giggles, you managed to intercept a few problematic incidents. Without too much trouble, you managed to take care of a few ghosts. That being said, your ghosts weren't exactly too troubling. Not until you wound up with a strange creature that almost wound up killing your boss's daughter, maybe, as it did manage to split off into two separate buildings. But you managed to kill off the thing before it could do any harm. However, it kept giving you a cryptic message about its boss actually doing the true work ahead. And some of you theorize that it's within a music room within this school. Some of you had decided to go back and overwrite some of the encrypted script within the school grounds. Other of you were banished into the separate domain, allowing you passage and refuge. But instead of seeking shelter, you managed to just leave. And while another was banished but has yet to arrive where they need to go. One thing is certain, your team is split up at the moment, and who knows when and if they'll ever get back. Nesmond and Mixie are currently in the library. They currently just destroyed one of the sigils inside. With mending, it took some time, but they were allowed and able to disrupt its flow. Beyond that, however, there are some books that could perhaps transcribe the message. I believe it was a scroll that you found that you're looking at. Not sure if you can talk.
What?
Oh, is this me? Sorry.
It lives!
I'm still half asleep.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
All I remember from last time is we repaired the sigil, and then some ghost came to us and said it would take us to the music room if we destroyed its sigil.
Indeed. It was this person right here.
The redhead one.
Yeah. Right, last love was redheads.
It has white hair.
Look, we
Yeah.
don't all see color like you do, you racist.
Wouldn't I see
Yeah.
at least? Didn't I see all the colors? Because white is every color. Fucking counter racism.
Man,
It's all about
You
the
listen
smells,
to
bro.
you.
Taste the rainbow.
you and your freaking colorisms
All I
are the...
remember is we agreed and started following.
Alright. Then do keep up and do keep pace. As I copy and paste.
Copy paste. I completely forgot where I was in all of this.
You're coming from the underground.
Oh, yeah, I did have a short rest, right?
You did.
I need to roll a head die.
1 second. I screwed up because I forgot which map I was looking at. As the three of you intervene and intertwine, or rather, you're just walking to the north section. Up above comes running Eamon.
Ah? Yes?
Out of the building you just came out of, it's read as the mess hall.
Ah. At least we have Scott. So, Did they give me an explanation how to get to the music room? Oh no, I don't know this, right? Or do I? I do.
Have the
Right?
information, but you don't know where it is.
Darn. I'm not just shouting, hello? Hello? I am lost. Help! And I'll just sit down and wait to see if anything happens.
In the distance, you can hear, Eamon. A friend of yours.
What is that to me?
Yes, back to you.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not too sure.
Or if you like, we can pick him up, or you can leave him there.
Oh, we may as well see who it is.
Very well. As you proceed forwards, and as she proceeds forwards with you, you do see Eamon currently there, just sitting down, crisscross applesauce.
Exactly.
Making no other movement.
Is he dead?
Oh, hello there.
Answers that.
Well, at least some friendly faces. What the fuck happened? The guy in the research room said something about teleportation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you guys know where the music room is? I am under the impression that that's where we need to go.
We're currently on our way.
Ah, good. It's like the gods want us to arrive there all at the same time. Sorry. So, and who may this person be? Points towards Red Riding Hood.
I'm a being of need. As it stands, I need to leave. If you aim to follow, do so of your own discretion.
Sure.
So then, the music room then.
Did you roll? Okay, to the music room.
Very well. As we move over to the storage area. Man, why won't this thing work?
That note.
There we go.
There we go. Oh yeah, because Archer got his ass whooped last week as well.
Archer, as you teleport out of who knows where, the music room, after some time you manage to wind up here in what appears to be the storage area of the school. Various grains, fruits, vegetables are supplied here. You do know that this school has various ages, so there are some alcohol beverages, as well as juice, water, and something in between. There is a man standing across from you.
I want to say to that man, hey, where are we?
The supply closet of the school. It's a rather large building, but it's still classified as a closet.
Do you have anything to heal?
I'm afraid not. If you'd like, you can go to the cantina in school, and they should have something to heal you.
How far is that from where I'm at?
Not too far, about a minute from here. I mean, you can look around if you'd like. I'm sure they have something here.
I turned my eyes pink. Which here's the, and I'll show him my win.
And like Umorta said, and once more.
Don't worry, it'll spread.
Okay.
Nice.
Instead of looking around, you decide to heal yourself up. At any rate, feel free to look around. I suggest you stay inside. There are creatures wandering about.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, then you must have nearly fallen then. Eh,
Yes.
well, the school usually tries to protect those that are close to death. Sometimes it gets you in time, other times it doesn't.
Looks like this is one of those lucky times.
For you, not for me.
Why not for you?
Oh, I'm already dead.
Okay. So just through these doors then?
Oh, yes.
As long as you're not hostile, it's not really a problem for me.
I mean, not hostile yet. The man that allowed the bindings to go loose has yet to gain control, so... fingers crossed.
Do you know where we reattach your binding?
I mean, getting rid of the binding itself would be the best course or solution. But if you want to chain us back down, you can head into the music room, find the underground forest passageway, and then rebind us.
Another quick question. Mind if I splash you with something?
Yes, but I can't really do anything against you.
It might help your situation.
Well, you can give it a go.
I walk up to him and I splash him with that red splood.
You toss your ladle at him. Some of the red liquid does disperse out. You have barely anything left in there. But his arm begins to grow back flesh and knit it back together. That is interesting, but it looks like I would have needed to ingest the entire thing for it to fully work.
So I guess like that's probably gonna be weird. At least you can interact with things and pick things up with that one normal hand.
That's fair. I mean, if I were still alive, or at least if you actually did it to my body, maybe it would have reknit the entire thing. But as it stands, it's trying to reknit a soul, so it probably needs more.
I hand him the ladle then. It's got like a little bit left, right?
It does.
You can try this.
Huh, interesting.
It'd probably be better if I take the rest with.
Alright. He begins to stretch it towards his mouth. It does form a bit, but with that bit, he's able to ingest the rest of it. Slowly and surely, his body begins to reform. Elsewhere. Here, however, his soul begins to dissipate. Huh. How about that? Thanks.
Remember the name. Fuck, Archer.
He was supposed to slowly dissipate, but Roll20 doesn't do that.
Oh, okay. I thought I was too loud. I was like, oh shit, talk too slow.
No, he was slowly disappearing.
Okay, so I'll tell him. Remember the name, Archer. I'll be in the R&D department at Section 9.
Will do. With any luck, they haven't buried my body yet. As he fades away.
How long? I wonder how long he was down here. So I guess just up the stairs. Huh? I feel pretty okay with saving that guy. Although I might have just killed him again, thinking back on the fact that he might be buried alive right now.
As the rest of the group begins to wander about, Archer exits the storage area. Oh, wow.
Neat.
All the way down here. But because he already knows where the music room is, everyone can easily just meet at the music room.
Oh, I'm going to the canteen. I'm fucking dying. Nah, actually, I will go to the music room. I'll just heal myself three more side points on the way there.
I mean, you didn't look if there were potions.
That's okay.
Okay,
I'm in a rush.
The rest of the team wanders about before the music room. Alright, here it is. Be aware
Who's
that
the kid?
at any rate, be aware that there is a lock on it, so if one of you can break it, please do so.
There's no lock on it.
Well, then it shouldn't be a problem. So long as no one else has tampered with it. Ignore.
Wrong room.
Hey, look, back at the produce room.
Time to get some produce.
Ignore.
What? Where
Study
are
with
we
great.
going?
Ah, we're back. Ready for round 2, Ghost?
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Well, that's why it said produce. Okay.
Seeing that the door has been broken, she simply wanders forwards.
There's Volts.
Are those things still over there?
They are, but they seem petrified, as if they aren't moving whatsoever.
I take out my vacuum cleaner. I'm gonna call it Swiffer Jet.
You can. However, the actual name is Dirtbuster, but the dirt has been etched off and reinscribed with Ghost.
At least that means 9,000.
It can be, but it's not.
Uh,
Dang, I should have stopped by at the sticker store.
I can freeze these two for a time, but you lot will have to go underneath. And I can't control what's down there.
Can we just beat 2 guys and you come down with us?
You can try, but with your limited gift, it's possible that you'd lose.
I'll take those odds.
so there are all musical instruments gathered around the room, right?
Correct.
Eamon looks intrigued at the bagpipes. He will pick up the bagpipes.
Alright, you easily pick up the bagpipes.
They will go in my bag.
Careful, everything in here is like super dusty.
Relax, I'll press it. I'll clean it up later.
Alright. As you intend to fight, she does have to release the holding spell, so everyone roll Tornado.
What? She told us to hurry. If we hurry up. Let me see. Can I actually click my token and initiative at the same time?
I'm proud of myself. Not actually last.
You did beat Nasman, technically. Ooh, I am first. Woohoo!
Maybe.
Barely.
Barely. Oh. Roll20 is deciding to fuck with me. Yay! Because the character sheet died on me.
Some big rips coming out.
Yeah, don't forget I'm on a potato laptop that cannot even handle Netflix, so...
That's a high quality content producer right there.
Yes, I need to buy a new laptop. Come on, potato computer, I have faith in you. I need to roll shit, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Why do you do this to me? Just a question. Those creatures, do they look like actual ghosts, or?
No. They do look see-through, but at the same time, one of them does have a strange grimace towards them that seems tangible.
Okay. I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the right one.
All right.
If I'm in range, let me check. Why did I send that to GM? For fuck's sake. Let me double check. Yeah, I'm gonna move. Give me a second. Come on. Please give me a measuring tool. I hate this laptop. I hate it so much. It's not even funny anymore. Okay.
It's kind of funny.
I'm not used to work with the dragon pool system. Okay, I'll move 30 feet. I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the right one. I need to pull my character sheet out of GM. Did you just roll? Sorry. Okay. And then I will bonus action tumble and move 30 feet away.
You move her straight towards them, casting a spell, and then tumble back, seeing if it worked. It looks straight towards you with a quizzical look.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I didn't have time to make a joke.
It does look towards you and says something in Sylvan, and I assume none of you know it?
I am supposed to, I believe, because let me check. Nope, I don't speak Sylvan. Never mind.
Then
I only speak Elvis.
rushes towards you. But then decides to go for the halflings instead. One goes straight towards Archer, says something, and with its tangible jaw, bites straight towards your neck. And misses. Archer.
I'm going to use my vacuum cleaner of justice.
Vacuum.
Aptly named. So that's my action, and I'm going to use my bonus action to do it again.
You do see that it's having effect, but not as strongly as it has been before.
Okay.
Nesman.
If I go behind it here, am I technically flanking it?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think that'll affect the vacuum at all, but yeah. And then I'll just use the vacuum cleaner on it.
Alright, that's 3d6. While Archer's does seem to have effect, but not much, yours seems to have the full effect for some reason. The vacuum is a bonus action, so you can choose to do it again or do something else.
Oh, I'll do it again.
Alright. Eamon. If you're saying something, I can't hear you.
probably helps if I unmute myself. If do I notice the one on Natman is working better than the one for Archer?
Yes.
Okay. I'll huddle in right next to Natman and make tea, and I'll pull out the vacuum cleaner and I'll hit him with the vacuum cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Hit
And
him
we'll
with
do-
it or use it to suck him in. Big difference there.
Well, I think I first used it to vacuum and then just started hitting him with it apparently.
The creature does look towards the rest of you, and there's something in Sylvan again. Not knowing what it is, you continue to look at it quizzically. The creature looks towards the rest of you, and then states, do semana. And then green vines of tendrilled, you believe plants, aim straight for each of your feet. I want both of you to go ahead and make strength saving throws.
Hey, I know what this is. A strength saving throw. Here we go. That's a 10.
The tendrils and vines aim straight for your feet and tighten their grip, but have yet to do anything of repute. Archers, yours goes straight towards you, says something in Sylvan. You believe a spell was cast, but you have yet to see its full effect. Go ahead.
I want to say telepathically speak in this kind using this ability right here. To say take me to your master, as I bonus actions make my eyes go red and I attempt to know if I'm out of. Because you said he like. I'm gonna hit him with that.
A sweet combustion.
Alright, Constitution save.
It's just not my day.
Hey, at least he didn't roll a nat 20 on your saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
The result's still the same. So he only takes 10 fire.
Mm-hmm. Looking towards you, he does say in your mind, I've already said enough. Now, without an answer, you have made your choice. Nesmond.
Vacuum.
Rip.
Eamon.
Vacuum. Why are we killing these things?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
It finally seems to be bleeding down to the point of half its health. But
Hey, at least we're...
But finally taking its turn, it then states something in Sylvan once more. You then see a radiant light glowing from your feet. And then thorns break out of the vines and burrow themselves into your flesh.
That's annoying.
That is 5d6, no modifier. You take 19 points of damage.
Ouch. That's not what I thought it was.
No, what you're thinking of would have been black tendrils. Depending on what you were thinking of. And then the other one looks towards you, Archer, and then states something, but at this point doesn't have telepathy. And then go ahead and make a strength saving throw as vines wrap around your feet.
Do a flip!
As you do a flip, they quickly miss. It is your turn.
Mid flip, I'm going to fire a red energy. No, fire, so it takes 2 more damage if it fails that deck saving throw. Ah, nice. So 9 fire.
Mm-hmm.
And bonus action.
All right. Nesmond.
Right. I am going to let's see. Which one was it? Was it Healing Word or Cure Wounds? Cure Wounds myself at 2nd level. What's that? Maths is hard. Plus 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because was that an action or a bonus action? That was an action. As a bonus action, I will give him the good suck.
Good.
Do you need me to click it? Nah, yours is probably better than what mine would have been.
Damon.
Um, but I am gonna try to free myself from these things.
Right?
What do I need to roll?
Another strength save.
Another strength save or okay.
Unless you're trying to attack them.
Yep, that probably fails.
You try
Okay, then I.
You try to move away, but the vines stay strong.
Okay, and I'm just gonna use the vacuum cleaner.
2.
To vacuum the bastard.
Okay.
Can we cross the streams?
You could try to do a tandem attack, but you would both have to make it at the exact same time. So one of you hold your action, I suppose?
That's a good
Should
point.
Nixie be taking turns?
You would think. Who knows? Maybe she's doing this on purpose.
A lazy bugger.
Looking at the creature, it does say something again. However, now that it's taken 1 turn down, it has decreased the die to 2 down, so it's 3d6. You take 8 points of damage.
Ooh, I'm still static.
The creature looking at you, Archer, decides to take an alternative route. Reaching out its hands, it then turns them into bisecting, piercing, razor-sharp scythe-like objects. Going down straight at you. I assume 7 doesn't hit, but 22 probably does?
Yeah, it hit.
Well, one of them misses. One of them manages to pierce your side. Right? It's 1d6 plus 5. You just take 7 points of damage. It is your turn.
Holding my side, I use telepathy to speak in this guy's head. None of us speak Sylvan, Jack. And I hit him with that eye beam. Would once again its fire. Nice 3.
Stream tank.
Nice 0 damage. Bonus action, good suck.
You finally see the creature begin to bleed.
Turn.
As it does so, it states in your mind, "Then speak when spoken to. It is not the words, but the actions you take." Nesmond.
I am going to Healing Word second level on Eamon.
You'll have to scoot over.
Healing word is range.
A healing word. Nah, you're right, sorry. But I'm gonna say though, minimum effort.
And then give him the good suck.
It does seem to be close to death's door, but you have yet to make the final strike. Eamon.
No, those things keep talking to us and Sylvan, I'm gonna return speech in Infernal. If you wish to live, leave this place, and then I'm gonna vacuum him in the face.
You're pulling the suck to.
How would you like to strike him down?
I'm gonna cross the streams.
You do so, and then you get hit with a lawsuit.
And copyright.
We killed you killed the wrong one.
Yep. Oh well, I know where his turn was.
Yeah, right after me. How did you do that with the... Oh yeah, that doesn't work anymore. And because my laptop is retarded... 30 feet must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna park myself here, gonna lean against the chest and say... and that will be my turn.
Looking towards you, Archer, it does say something. But at this point, it clearly understands that you will not take what it means to heart. And then just strikes at you. With a piercing, screeching cry. Go ahead and make a con save.
Okay.
Not bad. You only take half damage, so that's 5d4 plus 2. Alright, half of... Take 8 damage. Round it down.
What type?
Force, technically?
Okay.
Your move.
Seen better days, Doc. Alright, my turn. I'm gonna say, and it's mine. What do you want? You have like 6 seconds. As I hit him with that mind thrust.
Mind thrust.
So 0 damage.
0 damage.
Godlike, dude. I swear.
Nesmond.
No, this time I'm gonna give him the good suck.
Fair enough. Alright, 11 points of damage. Nesmond.
Let's see. Oh, I'm not really about to do that. Shit. Damn it. 10, 15. I'll get here and I will first level Healing Word on Archer.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not trying to.
Minimal effort.
I apparently just don't care about any of you.
Heal yourself or damn near max everyone else.
Priorities, bitch.
Eamon.
I am gonna scoot 10, 20, 20. No, no, that's not to go that way. 20, 30 feet over. And then I am gonna use. I had something good planned, but I'm not gonna waste spell slots on that yet. Then I will bonus action tumble to go 10, 20 more feet. I will action vacuum.
Nice.
And then I'll tumble to here, and that will be my turn.
The creature, looking towards the rest of you, does make a 5-foot step behind. Then begins to chant something.
Oh, does it say anything to me?
No, it's done talking.
Fuck it then. I wanna kick.
Kick it in the face.
I wanna kick. I'm a miss.
You're a miss. As you just
And
see
you
it scratch
fall
its
over.
head and almost fall. Do you get closer to it?
Yeah. All right. So that was my reaction to try to punch it. I'm gonna get over here. Right.
Mhm.
Then I'm gonna hit him with the good suck. Right.
All right.
Then I'm go ahead and move over here. Right. Then use my action to psychic slam or mind thrust. Hey, 9 psychic.
You manage to finally hit him. It does hit him, but he's still chanting. Nasman.
Um, I'm gonna run away and hide.
Gamboosh.
Oh, but not bonus action. I'll action to dash behind this large chest.
Amen.
Eamon is gonna tumble 10 feet forward. Hit him with the vacuum. Because why not? And then he's gonna tumble back. And it's gotta scoot to 30, 40, 50, 60. And I'm running towards the gutter. And that will be my turn.
All right. Be right back, though. I have to do something.
Okay. Why do I have a feeling that he's gonna try and fireball us?
Us as in me and you.
Why would he fireball me? I've done nothing wrong.
I don't think Fireball would hit more than one person. Unless he shoots Mixie.
Just shoot Pixie. The hard punish for not showing up. It's fireball to the face.
Pretty sure he's casting a very high technical one in which uses very high powered magi.
Yeah, it's highly magical thingamajigs. Ah. I'll be back in a sec.
Lies.
I'll still be I'll be hearing you though.
Well, now you've met another one.
In the back.
Welcome back.
Alright. The creature then looks towards the rest of you, as most of you have taken cover. Huh. Alright, everyone go ahead and make a dex save at advantage.
Do a barrel roll.
You gotta give me a sec, bruh. I'm on the loo.
Alright, Archer manages to duck dive the 5Ds.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Thank you.
I know the movie.
Well, Nesmond is short enough to hide behind the ever large chest. Eamon will get to it in a minute, but you see as it shoots out strange pincer-like needles from its body and disappears into nothingness.
I guess that just goes to. Nah, I don't have something. I draw a card though, in honor of this
Alright,
and the two people who understood.
go ahead and roll a d20. $13.
I don't want to hide it though. See
Alright,
what I'm getting at, a duck.
you quickly slip out a piece of...
Do I notice with my amazing perception?
With your passive, you easily notice he drew out a card from something. And then he quickly hides a strange object, a metallic structure. Archer, you currently possess some type of rod, about 3 feet long.
Does there happen to be a button at one end?
No, 2 lion heads.
What the fuck do I have?
One of the Elder Scrolls.
As the thing blows apart, Eamon does take... Oops, that's turn order. 3d6 again. 9 points of damage. And just barely keeps his head together.
For fuck's sakes. That's being saying truth.
Now who's going to complain about my non-effort healing?
Still ever. Wait, why can't you heal? You're a bard.
Yeah.
Are we ready to go down the stairs?
The being then states, going through this tunnel, you will enter into a den. In there, you will find a great object of power. You will be tested with a riddle, a test.
'Cause this happened to be a button at one end.
Go ahead and roll a d20. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. 13. whichever way you decide, an answer must be given. And while in this area, find the hidden room where I once was trapped, and burn away the mark that stands there.
Ah, that feels so much better.
Are you all ready to depart?
Sure.
Yes.
What's the timing like? Do we have time for a short rest?
You don't have to go now, but as it stands, the more time you wait, the more chance he will have.
Oh,
Internal
You know what?
crying.
you know what they say, right? When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
It's up to you.
God,
Let's get
gonna have
going.
to go with it.
But first, I shall
Let me
make my
take a
eyes go
selfie.
pink. Then, after 6 seconds, I spend 3 side points to heal myself.
Man,
That
like
amount of
everybody
HP,
can heal.
but then I do a thing that makes me more side points with an ability I forgot about because I'm an
As that reaction finishes off, Eamon just throws you into the hole, and everyone else jumps in.
Sure, you use me as your go-to guy to kick people into. Can I sneakily whisper in the background, "This is Sparta," while I
Sure.
kick them in the hole? This is Sparta.
Well, that's a shame.
As you fall into a forest, a strange area. But in the distance, you can see a tunnel, which is likely the place you will head towards.
Sure. Lead the way, boy. Lead the way.
While you're heading there, you can make perception checks, insight checks, or whatever else you think before you actually make your way inside.
Sure, let's
Nature.
make a perception roll.
Green bad.
Oh,
Can we
let's
make
turn off
multiple?
that.
Sure, you have some time. One more.
Yay, my rolls.
Green bad.
Eamon, you can make another roll. Okay. All of you don't really see anything particular or off. Investigating the area, however, Eamon, you do see that the grass has died and withered from place to place here and there. In a pattern similar to someone stepping. Where at the very least, if someone was walking in the area, it would be about the same width as a step by step.
Okay. I'm gonna turn myself invisible. And I'm gonna try and sneak. And because I'm invisible, I advantage on my stealth roll, I believe.
You do.
The fuck is...
Cat. I used all our luck and my my strength saving save. Sorry.
Yep.
As you're moving about, everyone hears a crunch, 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 but you don't know where it's coming from. at the very least. In front of you stands a door jettisoned in pitch black darkness. The only reason why you can see that there's a door there is that there's a golden handle. I cannot go past this point. It'll be up to you to get rid of the object.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
I proceed further.
Alright, standing before you stands a pitch black onyx door. Do you open it?
But not with my hand. With a mage.
Mage hand!
The mage hand begins to turn the knob, but the knob stays absolute. Does it pull, push, or does it continue to try to turn?
It pushes.
The door seems to move for a second, and then stops after 3 inches. From what you...
Does there appear to be any inscriptions anywhere around the door?
No. From what it looks like, based on everyone else's interpretation of it, it's possible that it is a pull door.
Just pull already, Archer.
Yeah, I do that.
As you pull, now inscriptions jettison out of nowhere. Inscribed appears to be a language written in Sylvan.
Should we have taken a goddamn short rest?
I did ask.
No, I need a long rest to do that anyway.
Alright. I'm gonna say Mixie spends the time of a short rest to figure out what it says, while the rest of you just take a short rest.
Well, rip my invisibility. Guess that's only an hour. And it's gone.
Feels bad.
Oh yeah, and you guys can roll an additional d6, I believe.
Song of Rest?
I should have that. I believe. Yeah, it's a d6, Song of Rest.
No, I've already marked it down. I'm too lazy to mark it up.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
let's roll a hit die.
What do I get for short rest stuff?
I can't believe in the beginning of the campaign I told you guys to take Sylvan and Draconic, and then people forgot to do one.
It wouldn't make sense for my character to have it.
That's fair.
I need...
I don't think I was able to take any form of exotic language, so...
To be fair, you did not give me that warning.
To be fair, you started later.
To be fair, if I took a long rest, I'd be able to speak both of those languages.
After the hour's up, Mixie then goes, alright, doesn't seem to be much of an issue. One of you just needs to bind themselves to the door. The way you can do that
Why?
is using a spell slot of level 2 or 1 and just magically enchanting it.
Next minute, sure. I'll waste a slot on it. I'll use the first level spell slot on the door.
Alright. I'm just gonna have to take a quick peek at your character sheet.
What?
Alright, just checking out one thing to see if it works or not. And the door begins to shine, glimmer, and spark open, as it does pull out completely.
Okay. Why did I just make a charisma saving throw?
No idea.
I know, because I was trying to downtick my spell slot and you've moved my character sheet over. I'm no longer invisible. That short rest took that away.
You can roll stealth at least.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to sneak in stealthily. Hmm.
I don't know what that was about.
Alright, because
Oh.
Mixie's being a pain in the ass, I will Blessing of the Trickster myself and stealth.
Yeah, nobody is seeing me. Who cares? I'm not invisible.
I guess I just stand here like a jackass. I still think that good, but I'll still try anyways, guys. No need to fear. I'm gonna whisper this just so you guys don't even know if it's terrible.
Good.
As I would
Hey,
expect. What's up?
Would you believe I have expertise in stealth?
No.
I do.
Why?
Mixie accidentally trips into Archer as they both try to stealth in.
Was that Mixie with an 8?
Yeah,
She can re-roll crit fails.
that's true.
Yep.
So it's funnier that way. And then quickly hides. Inside, at the very least, you don't believe you're caught. But inside appears to be a strange place, with an altar similarly enough to a serrated blade. In front of that monument stands a book, and to the side stands two creature-like skulls with glowing ruby-like eyes. Before that, however, stands a portal with a nexus, or at least a swirling black pool with a red dot in the middle. In the other one stands a pitch-black, almost shadow-like face. No eyes or mouth, but the figures and details of one. Do any of you proceed forwards, or do you continue to stealth?
I go this way because I don't know the thorough. I'm bad at seeing.
I'll inch forwards. Trying to stick to the wall in the shadows.
As I literally got already twice kicked the tar out of me, I'm gonna let the other guys take the lead.
Alright. Looking at the area, you do see that the altar itself does seem to be strange. Any one of you can go ahead and roll Arcana.
Arcana, you say? What? Why? What?
I mean, it does start
A
with
nine.
A.
Yeah, but I already. Yeah, this. I'm blaming the laptop for clicking times when I don't. I hate mouse pads. They suck.
The blade itself seems to be strange. It's possible that it's not a blade itself. Yes, it does look like an altar. But at the same time, it seems to be infused, inscribed. The magical aura surrounding the very tip of it seems to be just that. Something causing it to be in a larger scale of things. Mixing and swirling about, you do take note that the blade might very well be a blade, but grown to the size so that no one may hold it.
It's the blade of pure evil. Okay.
But as all of you stand, you do see someone currently perusing the book at the very edge of the altar. Right here. Oops, wrong screen. Right here.
Yep.
Does it look like they're casting a spell?
No, it looks like they're trying to figure something out from the book.
You know what? Eamon is gonna put on his glasses. Now I need to double check what those glasses do before I start doing something stupid, like reveal myself and notice it doesn't work.
Let's see.
There we go. Hmm. Does the person look like he is a humanoid?
It does look human, but at the same time, from the way they're dressed, might have magical affinity to them, or might want magical affinity to them.
Why does it go red?
Okay.
As you draw near, you begin to pick up pieces of his speaking. No, still not right. I still need the invocation.
It's a freaking warlock.
It'd be so much easier if I actually knew magic. And then Nesmond just pops in.
My duplicacy is just peering at the book.
Looking at you, he simply states, "What do you think?" Wait, what? And then looks straight at you? What are you doing here? I thought I had guards set up.
Well, hello there. Eamon is just gonna walk out and start walking clearly toward them with his pink sunglasses on.
Great. Looks like I've wasted all that time for nothing. In his hand, he still has the book, but at his side, he does have a pitch black one. So what is it now? Come to laugh at me again? Oh, look at me, the guy who can barely cast a cantrip.
What are you talking about? Why?
Nesmond is gonna stand out. Oh, you're that person. I've heard about you. I came here to try and help you, I think. I think I found some of your diaries or papers. I think one of those.
You did. Go ahead and roll deception, though, because you didn't really come here to help him.
I didn't come here not to help him, though, either.
Half truth.
Half truth.
I cry. See, Nesmond, technically, he decided that he wanted to help the person that couldn't cast magic to find a better way, so...
That's many ears in the back of his head. Maybe let the talkative person do the talking, because I can smell you. He can smell your lying. Jesus.
See, the issue is, Nesmond came here to find bad ghosts. But then when he found out about the person that couldn't cast magic, he said to Mixie that they should try and help this person.
He did, and I would give you a
He did.
+2. But with a +2, that's still a 9.
It's a 9. There's a no.
But again, looking at you, he highly doubts your intent. And then looking towards Eamon, he goes, "So what are you really here? Were you trying to steal the thing I found?"
No, we're not. I don't even know who you are. It's more that people have been getting injured recently because ghosts acting up, and we are here to take away that problem.
So you are here for the thing I found. Should have known.
And Eamon just keeps walking. So, if I may ask, what are you doing here?
Me? I'm here to finally learn magic, unlike this school that teaches hardly anything. I tried and I tried, but the only thing I can do is this. And then he cast the mending spell, reneeding some of the clothing that Nesmin has.
Nesmin or Nesmin?
Fair. Then he states, that's the best they could teach me, to mend from a distance. They didn't teach me any fighting skills, any prowess. All they cared about was getting the pay from my parents, and after that, they could do little to nothing with me.
Not everything's about fighting. As a matter of fact, I barely know fighting spells myself.
Yeah, what is the fun of fighting spells if you can just understand how this world works, and he's gonna use the power of the glasses and gonna cast Charm Person.
You can try. What's your save? His save?
DC 13. If the Sonic thing would work, I'm clicking the darn thing, but it's not doing anything. Why work? It should work. Could you click it, Dogma? It doesn't want to click today.
Sure. Unless it pops up like 5 times right now.
Whilst all this is happening, can I read what
There
book
we
he's
go.
reading?
I needed to cast the level apparently. It's DC 13 because it's the glasses. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Nesmin, what were you saying?
Whilst they're discussing this, can I have a look at what book he's reading?
The book he's reading is on the script. He does have his hands on it, but you can easily look over his shoulder. Around his shoulder. But he does have a pitch black book on his side. Even without his modifier, I think he passed.
Yeah, it was DC 13. So.
However, now he doesn't care for you. The charm spell again. What? You're gonna try to make me make myself give a swirly? Keep telling me to hit myself again and again?
No, why would I do that? I would
Just like
just
the rest
want
of
to.
them. He told me you were just like the rest of them. Everyone is just like them.
Who told you?
Eamon will take off the glasses, walks towards him, and give him the glasses. You don't always need magic to do magic.
He just doesn't even reach out for them. As Nesmith says that, go ahead and roll persuasion. You have yet to actually harm him or accidentally ridicule him. Alright. I'll show you this one. He doesn't have that great of a modifier. To insight. Oh wait, that insight's wisdom. It's only a +3. He, the one in my book. The one that speaks from ages past. The one that continues to live and die. He told me where I could find power. Where I needed to find power. Where I could find one of the shards. And I have one here. I just need to make it to go back to the way it was. In order to do that, he gave me gifts, trinkets and baubles that I can inscribe spirits into, call them back from where they were, into this place.
But some of those spirits don't want to be here.
That doesn't matter to me. Not anymore. They made their choice when they hurt me. So I don't care if this hurts them.
And every spirit you've bound here is one that's hurt you?
No, the spirits that are bound here, either resided here or were close to the people that are from here. I just had to draw them back into this plane. While this isn't going on this entire time, he has been trying to continually decipher the book. However, Nesmond, unless you have Undercommon, you can't understand this book.
Nope.
Call me in, Chief.
Finally, a language you understand.
I understand a lot of languages. It's just my time to shine finally.
You know, magic casting isn't everything. I mean, my fiance can't cast magic.
She throws
She's
a rock
pretty
at you.
useless, but she's good people's.
Still throws a rock at you, not knowing which one. It passes through the ghost Nesmond.
And hits the guy.
No,
I tell
not
you,
that
Ghost
mean.
Nesmond's gone by now.
Fair enough. Archer breaks his stealth. Mixie still doesn't. And then peers over the side. Inside states a riddle. And this is probably the riddle the person told you about. It reads, shadowed forms, nevermore. Enter darkness, enter more. When the blade strikes, death becomes. When the sin rises, one. It's a strange riddle and not at all makes sense, but the last part then reads, so choose, you must go. Enter your soul, or continue the mask upon you. Any one of you can make an insight check to determine what this means.
Okay. Inside, here we go.
Thinking back, you remembered about the two portals or the holes in the area before you? There was one with a pitch black vortex. Inside appeared to be a strange red cylindrical object, ever moving, ever flowing. And to the right seemed to be a non-plussed face. No real eyes or mouth, but the etchings and marks of it. That likely inscribes the mask and the soul. However, this inscribed appeared to be talking about sin. Either one sin or the 7 sins. Either be true to yourself or continue to mask and don the face of someone that is of society.
All of us have sin.
That being said, you just barely passed.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that. 15 bare minimum effort.
I'm gonna ask him why he wanted to learn magic in the first place.
I need it. I need them to tell me, to teach me. My father was part of their group. And then because I couldn't cast anything, wasn't even strong enough to hold on to our financial rights, we were stripped away and given practically nothing. I need it.
This is talking about your sins. Your probably one of your 7 sins. For example, mine is pride. I'm a very prideful person. I love myself for it. But yours, my friend, it is greed.
Or envy.
Or envy. But if, by the way you're talking, God, I'm sensing it's gonna be more greed than envy. Because you want it all for yourself. It also has to do with those 2 portals. You need to accept your sin before you can move forward. At least that's what I think of it. I'm willing to help you, as long nobody else gets hurt.
Roll persuasion with advantage, because Nesmond is trying to help. And actually trying to help.
You're saying that like I'm not trying to help them. Persuasion with advantage, you say.
now you
Okay.
are.
Hey, I just first wanted to that fuck. Okay. This is my other expertise. 20. Yay.
Mm,
Now I'm good.
man. Okay. I guess. He rolled a 3, but I didn't show you it, which is a bummer. Really should have done it. Anyways, looking at you, he does state, fine. But leaving the book here, leaving everything else. He said not to. He said the company would be coming. They already found 2 of the shards, so I doubt they'd leave this one behind. We need to find a way to make this shrink, or else who knows what might become of this school. And whether I like it or not, the 2 people that actually bothered to care for me are here. So I can at least help protect the school and at least save them. If one of you knows magic and has the ability to read this forsaken book, then have at it.
Yoink.
And Archer translates, I assume.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Archer just pulls out Google Translate and just starts doing the things.
I can only speak common through this fucking microphone. So I guess I guess I translate.
Okay. Communicating through sign language and then realizing Nesmond doesn't understand sign language.
China, guys.
You begin to read the book and then translate it into common. Not Archer. Nesmond, go ahead and roll Arcana with advantage.
Wait, I lost Arcana for a second. There we go.
Now you guys are getting good rolls. Kind of a bummer. From what you can tell, this book inscribes the sin of pride. If you had to guess, the whole soul thing and the mass thing has a derivative to truly looking at oneself and overcoming one's limitations. Based on how the language of the poem was written, one does need to pick where they need to go. One, based off of your roll of 19, will lead you down a path of learning of your own soul and your own actions, while the other will let you be what you were once before, not really understanding yourself or letting yourself overcome this pride, but rather continue to hold on and harbor it. If you had to think, the swirling vortex symbolizes the soul, while the very minor detailed face resembles the mask. And the creature, ghost, or whatever you want to call them, did say, no matter what, an answer must be given. That being said, you could also just try to blow things up. Up to you.
If I was anyone but Nesmond, yes.
Does Nasmin tell this to the group?
Oh yeah, why wouldn't he?
I'm just asking because. Hmm.
Based off of the way the book's written, also, everyone can answer, but only one answer has to be given.
Oh no, could you please roll an Arcana check for me as well? Sorry, I'm away from my laptop for a minute.
No problem. Arcana. Oh, 18.
Okay, so I do agree with Asmund then, I'm guessing, about the logic of the portals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nesmond then
And
begins to share some potato chips with everyone else.
Oh, I
Sounds
thought I had
good.
myself muted. I went and got prawn and cocktail crisps because I'm hungry and this is now my breakfast.
Hey, and this is still better than a fire bucket of KFC,
I mean, it's healthier, barely.
apparently. Hey, at least it's chicken. Chicken is healthy.
At least your name's not Send Help.
Send help, please. I will go towards the swirl and I say, pride was always my biggest problem in life. If we can solve this now, that would be nice. If not, we'll see what happens.
Does anyone else
Um,
go with him?
I am focused on the book.
I mean, you can take the book.
Nesmond gets hyper focused on things like this, so he's kind of rooted in place.
That's fair.
and Nesmond doesn't really look like a prideful person.
I forgot the 7 deadly sins.
To go back to what these sins represent, there's the sin of pride, the sin of lust, I actually need to go to my game notes. Give me a second.
Oh wait, I know. I'm definitely wrath.
Gluttony,
Doug, trust me.
The sin of greed,
envy.
the sin of gluttony, the sin of rats,
Yes, envy, gluttony,
and
greed,
then loss.
sloth, wrath, lust, and pride.
I'm definitely wrath, Dogma. And if you remember my backstory, you know definitely why I'd be wrath.
Yeah, I'm either Rod or Pride myself, but he's taking dibs on Rod. I'll take more certainly Pride.
Where does wrath stand? Is this the portal of wrath?
No, from what you've
There is no
released,
portal of wrath. There's a portal which gives you a fake mask so that you can remain as you are, or as you were before all this, in public. So basically, you're just donning a fake smile. The other one sends you on a journey through finding yourself and your soul and will allow you to overcome your sin. Whereas the mask one, you harbor your sin and you keep it.
Which one is this? Is the red one the one where?
The one with the mask in it, the one that you're heading towards, is the one where you go back to how you were without changing. The one with the swirling mess, where Eamon is the one where you go on your soul journey.
Yeah, I guess I'll go for the soul journey one.
Only one person needs to go through it.
I'm going through balls deep. Deus Vault.
It's just how we lose Archer.
Stop stealing my lines, damn you!
Okay, man, you're
I
the
was
one.
first.
You're the one who said the word Lagamo.
Yeah, you're lagging, man.
alright. You will go on an adventure. Nesmond, I'm going to give you an NPC to control. But you don't know what they're capable of.
I control an NPC.
Yes. Right. There's the map. Oops.
Are you 100%?
I forgot to move you guys. Probably should help. Ah, come on. Why does the keyboard not want to do it? Ignore the science room. Ignore it. Keep ignoring it.
Study.
Ignore this School dorms.
Study.
There we go.
And
It's
oh
blank.
lord, where are we? No, I'm gonna blank out on this map.
Oh. Let's see. Where's my Pride character? Oh, now that I think about it, it should have done made a token for Vegeta. Live and learn.
Oh lord.
Or you should have used Pride from Full Alchemist.
But the copyright strikes are
good.
already hitting his channel.
What copyright? Jesus. He can cut those parts out, you know. He only does 15 minutes per session, and we're here for 3 to 4 hours.
I cut up each session into like 2 episodes.
Yeah, digestible bites.
Also, for some reason, it won't let me give you control.
I think I actually need like the character sheet.
Really?
So whether or not you just make a brand new character sheet with nothing on it and just set that token to it, that should work.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Wait,
I'm pretty sure you can give him the token.
it won't even register it as a token. What?
Feels bad.
You just see the red tiefling, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I see the black-haired tiefling.
There we go. Can be controlled by Nesman. Alright, you should have control. The main reason why you don't know their abilities is because they're not.
Not from that token. I have to. I have this one.
That
If
one.
I can't use anything. Nope.
What? What is going on with Roll20?
What is it? Never not. This video is sponsored in part by Lag.
No, that's yours. That's your sponsor. Mine's computer problems. What about now?
Not yet. Right, hang on. See if this works. Okay, there you go. I have control of this because I just set the token from the character sheet.
You know what? That works. That's fine. I just needed someone that looked prideful. And an old man works well enough.
Yeah.
Standing around, you don't really see anyone. But look around you. Eamon and Archer, you do see a strange old man. Now, you see a strange old man simply wandering about. Alright, I forgot to give him this name. The old man, from what he remembers, is named Rex.
The irony.
Forgot. Anyways, while looking about and looking around, you have been here for quite some time. Entering into the domain, you remember a long-lost history, a long-lost story that your father once told you. About 7 blades of sin. And looking about it, looking around, you went for the one you had harbored feelings towards. The one of pride. Each blade granted you a gift, a boon, a legend. But not willing to let go. You simply decided to harbor the mask. And in doing so, while you're not sure what happened, as time progressed, you found yourself in this banquet hall, not really knowing what truly happened in your past or your future, as now you're a simple ghost wandering about. And from time to time, people do come here to meet the one that stands above the banquet, represented by the person above.
Okay.
Oh lord. Force drag my token.
Oops.
Oh,
I wanted
Who
to
is-
slow walk up there.
Yeah, we're gonna have a slow walking race, bruh.
Oh, hello there. You must be after the top one. Perhaps you can help me. How do you know how I got here? It's all a bit hazy.
They seem to
Probably.
ignore you.
I'll carry on wandering.
To be fair, I think. Who is it? Greetings. Do you remember any portals?
Are you speaking to the old man or the person?
Oh, apparently we are ignoring the person that's in the hallway. Yeah, we are. Greetings.
He's confused, and us are we. So us confused people are gonna ignore that confusion.
Yeah, let's ignore the confused person and we walk to the guy upstairs.
A person who looks like they know what they're doing.
Exactly. We walk past the
Feels
confused
bad,
person
man.
like he's a ghost. Hey, we are prideful people. What did you expect?
I came here for wrath. What are you talking about?
This is pride, not wrath.
All right.
Yeah, you've jumped in for a sin that you don't even have.
Why are you even here, Archer? You fool!
Don't worry about that.
The person looks towards you
I'm your speaker.
and then goes, "It seems we have brought you more. Whether you return to your bodies and souls, with your souls, well, we'll soon see. The old man has been here for quite some time. It has been roughly the time before the great cataclysm, the great iconoclasm of old, when the gods themselves fell to the ground and dispersed, when the first souls began to draw life and emerged, giving way to
So
life.
the beginning of time.
The
No,
Big Bang?
this was roughly 300 years ago.
Go home, old man.
Hmm. Can I roll history to remember if I know anything about this?
You can.
Can I roll
Okay.
nature to figure out what this old man?
Sure.
Oh, that's a 5, not a 21. Sadly enough.
Ah, 10.
And the old man, or Rex, whatever you want to call yourself, you have bits of your memory and history, so you can just think back or tell me what do I remember. Eamon,
What do I remember?
you're not really sure. Archer, he seems like an old man, and
But like a humanoid?
he definitely looks humanoid. Human, maybe half of an elf. He does have a point to his ear, but beyond that, as the old man starts to drift off, he remembers something about his past. About what was happening when he was brought here. Thinking back on it, thinking back on your history, and you can say you're saying this all out loud so everyone can remember or hear.
Okay.
It's up to you. He
Yeah,
says,
he's old, he's muttering to himself.
he simply states, thinking back on it, I was trying to find the blade. Mainly for selfish reasons, but to save everyone. As the gods fell from the ground, a great army emerged from underneath it. Great demons arose, tieflings, tieflings. And then the Aasimar shone, mixing with the humans, mixing with the ones that had souls but no real life to them. This was when the gods fell to the mortals, and this is when the demons rose. Thinking back, the shards of sin, the ones of man, were the weapons that fell them. But at the same time, they could also fell the demons that gave them power to live and continue to grow. For the gods tried to wipe us out to begin anew. And then the mortals fought against them, trying to live as one would try to live. But Thinking back, the stories my father told me, these shards were dispersed. If they were ever needed again, they would be reawakened. But if anyone were to find them before their time, great danger would happen. And then you can return back here. It was roughly 300 years ago from what you remember, but at the same time, you have been here for some time.
300 years or 30 days. One of the two.
One of which is more drastic than the other.
Time is relative.
Not at that long stretch.
To be fair, Amon is just ignoring this old hick.
That poor man.
At any rate, based on your appearances, your looks, and demeanors, one has misinterpreted this test, and the other has agreed to it. Instead of donning a mask and going back, as your body will return, but not your soul. So, tell me then, as you deem to return, what will you do? What will you take action with? And would you follow someone's lead if it were not your own?
You talking to him?
Yes. Basically, they're talking to Eamon.
No, I'm saying that in character.
Oh, yes. Yes, from what I can understand it, you have a sin, but not the one of pride.
I'm a pretty laid back guy.
You're muted, by the way.
Amon.
How can you freaking smell that I am talking and then you tell me you're muted? It's like every time I start talking when I'm muted, you just tell me 2 seconds after I start.
Psychic.
Because we stopped talking and nothing is being said after we wait for you to say something.
Yeah, that's probably also it. No, I think you know why I'm here. I don't. I will not even ask why this elven hick is here. So, sorry, what was your question?
You can't even hear me now.
Stop fucking you.
I forgot the question. Sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
What the fuck is going on here?
There we go.
Apparently I muted my hearing. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains a couple of things. I'm talking.
I heard
Normal.
They simply state, what will you do when you return to your body? Would you follow someone else's lead, or would you follow your own?
Normally, I would follow my own because there is nobody else in this world I can truly trust. Because nobody can do the things that I can, and I do not trust the instincts of anybody except for me. Because none of them are as good as I am. This is probably the problem that I am having in life. Because pride is taking me over. And that's why I'm here. Because I understand this. I'm prideful enough to understand that I'm too good for anybody else. And that I need to tone myself down.
Feels bad, dude.
Then I
I'm
believe...
prideful now. Sorry?
You say that and then they state, then I believe we have come to a conclusion. The trial has been passed, but a journey must be taken. Bring the old man to his resting place, and bring along a partner to your side. They have now been bonded and tethered to you. As you return, so must they.
Fuck!
Till this,
Fuck.
unfortunately, mainly because you had no idea what test you were taking.
I made a mistake! I'm saying this in character, by the way.
So what? So Archer is in my head now?
No, he's basically tethered to you until the mission is complete. Bring the old man to his resting place, far off in the west. There is a port city known as Hythe. Return him there, return his spirit within this stone. She then shows you a blue opalescent stone and tosses it to you. Once
Okay.
there, you'll meet his descendants. Return his spirit to them and lead, not with your own thoughts and patterns, but as one would lead. You're not really sure what they mean by that.
And that is going to be my journey. To lead
Yours
while caring for others.
and your friends. I do not believe you have the character to listen to another. So at the very least, use your pride to help one another.
I can see what I can do. And I thank you for this chance at least.
You and your
I turn
friends are granted the blade. Whatever you do with it, it is for you to decide.
I humbly thank you. Eamon will turn around, walks towards the old hake. He's gonna point with this blue opal thing against his chest, and he's gonna say, "If I hear anything from you during our travel, I will throw you in a river. Am I clear?"
Your wrath is showing.
What is about rivers? We're walking along a river. Oh, did I pack my fishing rod?
Shush.
You see him then materialize a trucker hat and a fishing pole. As y'all are able to materialize.
I'm fucked!
Archer, this is why you need to pay attention when people tell you things. Now
This
you're
is-
physically anchored to me, you numpty.
Well, I guess you're fucked then.
Yeah, I am fucked because the only group of people I truly hate in this world, I need to carry one of them to their family and apparently have a talk with them.
Yeah, have fun with that, dude.
What? You hate half elves now as well?
Half elves, elves. There's a reason why I'm looking over at Nesmond. But how do you know?
I'll
That
send
was
this
out
out
of
of character.
Half
Nesmond's
elves
busy
and elves.
talking to the person that's over there with him.
To be fair, in my opinion, half elves are basically elves. Eamon truly hates himself. And that's why he uses pride to cover everything up. That's why his biggest sin is pride, because
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
And because one of you screwed up, they are now tied to you.
Listen.
At least now I have a manservant. I do not know what this.
You fucking
Archer.
wish, idiot.
What? Archer, you're mine now.
Yeah, that's not how this works.
Is there a radius of how far they can walk away from each other?
They can test it.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm gonna pick up the sword.
You pick it up. It is a pitch black blade. From what you can tell and the way they spoke, this is the give me a second. This is known as the Shard of Pride. Looking at it and inspecting it, you can tell it gives you a boon to abilities and the like. However, it also bestows a curse upon the holder.
Man.
The holder that just picked it up.
The one that attuned to it.
I'm just at the moment just gonna pick it up and toss my rapier over to Archer.
I'm
Point the
getting
end
the fuck up
forward.
out of here.
I literally just throw the rapier at Archer. Do I need to roll anything?
If you're trying to hit him.
Okay. But I'm guessing at this range, would it be with disadvantage?
I think throwing it in general is a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Uh,
Archer, did you
Why?
continue to leave?
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
Probably Dex, right? Because ranged weapons.
Mhm.
Does it? That 10 doesn't hit.
A 10 doesn't hit. It clinks and clatters to the side.
Ding, 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 ding.
Turn around, double middle finger ups, continuously saying, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Fuck this shit, I'm out. And I put the rapier in the shard of pride instead where the rapier was.
Mm-hmm.
Hell.
As Archer gets to that point, and it'll be funnier if he figures it out later on, he's no longer able to move beyond this point. He feels a tethered tug pull, and it does not allow him to venture beyond 60 feet from you.
Is it just running on the spot like a treadmill?
Yeah.
He is running on the spot. That. I don't know.
Let's give you specifics on the Shard of Pride. The shard gives you 2 to any insight checks or intelligence saving
Just said-
throws.
Just send it me in text later, so I'll add it when I get home. Because I'm not gonna write anything on this potato.
I'm sure. I'll just send it later on during the week then.
Yuki, thank
To
you.
Give a brief example. Insight, intelligence saving throws +2. You get advantage on any one of those once a day. And the curse, well, it just amplifies your pride. That's the basic rundown.
Yay. Okay. So the chance to better myself literally backfired on him. Okay.
No, because you have and passed the test, you yourself can be yourself. You understand where you come from. So at the very least, you know that the blade can work for you without too much of a hindrance.
That bicycle. Okay. Well, if we would have taken the other gate, the pride would literally consume me, right?
It would consume you and leave your soul within the plane.
I'm glad I chose right.
And based on how they were talking, your body would just act like nothing happened. And as you continue to try to leave, Archer, you continue to bicycle around that area, moving your feet, but your body does not move.
I'm just gonna keep backwards walking, middle fingers out.
So he is leaning against the wall of nothing that stops him.
Moonwalking on the spot, basically.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take one very quick step backwards and forwards.
That's not how it works. When you move forwards, he's able to move forwards.
Would he trip though? Because he is leaning against the wall.
I'm not leaning against anything. I'm just walking in place, basically.
However, when you push back, it does pull on him, so he does judder forwards.
Well, it seems I just got control of a manservant.
At the same
That is
time,
great.
though, when you push forwards, you also felt a tug.
Archer, get here before I change my mind and actually kill you.
Middle fingers out.
Well, we I got through the portal. It seems Archer had no clue why he was there, so the creature on the other side decided to punish the bird of us for its idiosyncrasies.
Eyes turn red. Still middle finger backwards walking.
And it seems I need to go on a journey. You're welcome to join me, but I'll be skipping town for a while.
A gift would be that one or both of us die on the way. Hopefully quickly.
Yes, and knowing you, it's gonna be you, Archer.
Mixie,
Knowing me, it's not gonna be me.
now no longer hiding goes. Weren't we supposed to find a room and then burn away the ruin?
Sir,
Had I been doing that during the time when they've been gone, or has it like just been seconds that they've been gone?
It's been 10 minutes. Go ahead and roll like 5 investigation checks unless you want to like take 20.
or ask the guy that may have become a nice person that
I
to tell
assume
you where
Mixie's
his
helping
portal
as
was.
well. No, this is going to turn to disaster. No, maybe not. Oh, 4. That's 5.
Alright, you passed 2 of them, so that's fine. You see something behind. Oops. I forgot. Invisible to players. You see something behind this area. As you investigate it further, there does seem to be a latch. You turn the chair, and it does open a hallway. Now revealed.
Ah, hallway.
I'm going to peek my head through the door and then ask the person what's back here.
I don't know. I've honestly just been in this room this entire time.
I thought you were the one that was trapping souls here.
Yes, but not here. The symbol's right next to me. You then see the adorned creature skulls with rings around them. That room is not of my choice.
I know you have a heavy issue with people here, but for the sake of the souls trapped here, would you relinquish the sigils that you've carved?
He begins to take a chisel and chisels out the signs, ultimately shattering them. He does this for about 10 minutes until they're gone.
Right. I will just be talking to Mixie about. We did promise that we would destroy the sigil that was trapping that spirit here, but someone else has carved this one. And that we should be careful when going through.
To be specific, they stated that theirs would be in a hidden room.
Yeah, but if he wasn't the one that carved it, then someone else has carved it.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's not free the creature that brought us here because they may be actual evil.
I pointed to the door. I'm walking towards the door though.
Archer?
Now follow behind Archer.
Sure.
Amon.
Yes?
I don't know. It sounded like we were saying each other's name for some reason.
Yeah, don't forget you're on a leash, Archer.
Don't forget your leash has limit.
Yeah, 60 feet. Hey, at least I always know where Archer is, within 60 feet of me.
Alright, so it's Archer.
I'm curious if one of them gets knocked. I say knocked down. If one of them gets really low health and gets teleported by the school, what happens to the other one? Does it tear them both in half?
Just is it possible to just break the connection? I'm willing to let
No, I think nothing would happen because you cannot physically move within out of 60 feet of me.
I'm not
So it would
physically
just
moving anywhere, dude. I'm teleporting.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that the teleport would stop you at 60 feet, and you would just reappear.
As you turn the corner, you do see something in front of you. Other than the door, you see this mark.
Can I Arcana check it?
Sure can.
That's all I gotta check it for fuck's sake.
I choose not to. Myself.
The end person refuses to use Arcana.
I'm not good at it.
Wait, hang on. Arcana's an intelligence, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 14.
How? What?
I have ascended.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
From what you can tell, this is a binding. Something to bind something to this mortal plane. If you had to guess, this might be the thing you're looking at. Eamon? Nesmin, same with you. Archer, this also has an intertwined spell within. It casts a spell, not teleport. What's the spell again? Not Dimension Door, but it's the one where you make a ring on the ground and it teleports you to another ring.
Teleportation circle.
That's it.
Hey guys, be careful. This may tell.
Mending spell.
Archer?
You mend the
Re-
inscribed ruin inside. You believe you finally destroyed the thing that was bound here, or at the very least released it. However, the teleportation circle remains.
Remember that thing you wanted to try previously? Archer, Eamon points towards the teleportation circle.
I said I'm willing to let you try. If you can recall a conversation.
But you know, you get pulled wherever I move.
Yeah, that's cool.
You
Have fun
don't-
with it.
So, Nasman, Mexi, how are we going through this?
I didn't plan to.
A non-magical person that wants to know magic. What do you know about this teleportation circle?
It'll teleport you to a different circle. But without actually studying it, I don't know. Because it's active, it definitely has a source it'll go to. But that could be a different town, a different city, different continent for all I know.
It could literally be the other side of this room.
Yes, it could
Because
also be
that'll do.
that.
Sure, Eamon is gonna walk onto the circle. Oh, let's see what happens.
Both Archer and Eamon disappear.
Fuck me.
The only thing that remains are their weapons.
Now, I have a quick question. Did the old man come out with them? Is he with them right now, or is he like just only they can see him?
The old man did come with them, only they can see them. It's independent though. So it's always like
Yeah.
Hovering around Eamon. But as I was saying,
Yeah, Eamon is extremely annoyed at this point with that old geezer being around all the time.
the bodies are thrown asunder. However, only the equipment remains. Body and mind, but anything tethered to the soul goes. The things that are left, though, is the pitch-black blade Eamon has left. A blue pendant, but then the pendant disappears. And then the equipment bags left over. Only their clothes and their bodies left. From what you had to guess, something definitely did happen just now.
I like my stuff.
So anything that was not attuned stayed there.
Yes.
I wanted to
Yeah.
draw a card.
Yeah, I still have my musical instrument.
I don't have anything. It turned into
As this goes on, Nesmond, you see that the circle powers down. It no longer shines or has any sheen to it, but it still remains. So if you're able to cast a spell again, you will be able to go to the area. One thing is certain, though. These two have an interesting journey ahead as we end the session for tonight.
Jeez.
Fuck me.